What's the tea? It's Tar
and Cherry.
And we back with another video to
talk our shit.
Of course. Let's get into it.
What's good?
Y'all, what's up?
What it do?
What's up, y'all? Okay, we recorded another video, of course. Video number 3. Let's clap it up for video number 3.
Clap us to the front.
Yes.
Hey, what?
Video number 3, we're back. And y'all, subscribe to the videos. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Like, let's interact.
So our Instagram is Thangs Fasho. It's gonna go across the screen. Follow our personal Instagrams too. Mine is @_Cherry.
Mine is Rahima_Day. It will be in the link.
Okay.
Click on my link tree. Follow me on Snapchat. Whatever you want to do.
Check it.
We need questions too, y'all. We've been said send us some questions. So when you follow us, whatever, send us some questions. We got questions, whether y'all gonna send them or not. But this y'all chance. We've been telling y'all what's up. Hey y'all.
Hello.
Hello.
Is y'all watching?
Yes, we know y'all watching. Like, okay.
So y'all see the title first of all. Is we wife material? That's the question of the day. Like, you know, the folks be trying to make us seem some type of way, make it seem like what?
Who?
Look, them haters. They love to try to say I ain't wife material, but you from the outside.
Are you wifey material?
Yes.
Let's ask that question.
Yes.
That's what we're here to address today. Actually, let's ask that question. Answer right now. Is you or is you not?
Look, no.
Is you or is you not?
How many of y'all men out there would wife me right now? That's the question. It's a lot of y'all. So I know.
Period. Okay. But are you? Are you wife material?
And we're gonna talk about it.
And I'm addressing. I'm gonna be real. Like, I be trying to be real myself. Like, honestly, like, let me see, because I want to be married. Okay. I want a husband.
Which one of my hands? Look.
I want a husband. So let's get into these topics.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, wait a minute. Who's our song of the day? What's our song of the day?
So
what's our song?
We got us a little.
I almost forgot.
Bop, huh?
I said I almost forgot.
I know, right? Me too. Look, we done started sipping on that Taylor, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell, but we started sipping on that Taylor a little too early, and you know how she like to act up. Okay, so I done picked the bop of the week.
I'm sipping all this shit. I'm sipping all this shit. I already said that.
So I picked the bop of the week. It's Lavia. I don't know if y'all done heard her. Have you heard her before? Like
it sounds familiar. Like I might have heard it. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. I don't be really. I mean, I've listened to new music, but it's from people that I know. Like, I haven't really been. Yeah. But I don't really be like to the same shit. I'm that type of same shit. 25 songs.
Right, girl. I still be listening to 2008.
Was a Time Machine, Money Long. I'ma just say Money Long. Ooh, I love Money Long.
I don't even know who that is.
Hours and hours. I could do y'all listen to that album.
Money Long. Look, when you said Money Long, I was thinking about the word money. And then
Money
long. I'm like, it's a new rapper.
That's how you pronounce it. I think. I'm pretty sure because that sounds about right.
Yeah. So this is like something different. It's a little bop for me, and let me know if you catch a little vibe. Like, I don't know.
Let's get into it.
I couldn't figure out which song I want to play, but I think I'm gonna play this.
What's her name? Lavia?
Lavia. Lavva.
Okay.
So let's see.
I like that note already.
Hey.
I like that note already.
You need total magic, fuck you talking about bitch. You like a dream, you get lost in the shit. You need total magic, fuck you talking about bitch.
I'm gonna listen and see what she's talking about.
What she talking about? What?
Wave the one, wave the one, wave the one, that's spell me. Wave the one, wave the one, wave the one, that's spell me. Fill up deep divine with all of your love. I don't ask for much, just all of your trust. I just wanna bust down the sunrise. I just wanna take your soul so high. Speak to me, you only the only, be the only, you're the only, you're the only, yeah. Oh, speak the only, eat the only, be the only, feel the only, yeah, the only.
She lost me there.
Talking about bitch.
She said Yanni with a magic.
Yeah, you know what a Yanni is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't know what that was. She's saying Ethiopiana. I like the beat. I'm not gonna lie. I just like it. Little vibe. She got a nice voice too. She got a nice voice. But I do like her song. Like maybe she got another song for me.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Cause she does have a nice voice.
I don't know.
Like, way the one.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like listening to her while I'm working out. Like I feel like it's empowering. Like it just kind of turned me up. Like y'all, I've been hitting that gym. Y'all gonna see me with these booty cheeks out.
Damn, I'm just looking at that. That shit did knock me out my motherfucking style.
Okay.
I got some good questions. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm excited. Am I wifey material?
And look, these fellas want to know, but at the end of the day, these niggas don't even know if they husband material.
And most likely, honestly, like once you look at yourself, the question is, well, let's clarify. Like, am I wifey material right now? Like, right now, if my man came or my husband, my husband came and he was like, you know, we got married. Would the marriage last?
Yes.
You think so? I don't know, because I know myself and I got trust issues, and that I do not want to be in a marriage with trust issues. I'm sorry.
Okay, that brings up a very great point. Hold on. Okay, am I wife material?
Yeah. Okay. Am I wife material?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Oh shit, boy. I need to stop laughing at damn Taylor. I tell you.
I'll tell you.
I think
Taylor got it like.
I think it's the weed, honestly.
Yeah, that is that making shit.
Yeah, I need that again.
I'm telling you.
For real. And it been a minute too. Okay. The question is, the topic of the day.
Topic.
Am I wifey material?
Am I?
Are you wifey material? What is wifey material?
That part.
Whose standard is it?
Right. Who are we going based off of?
Because
I feel like it's so many different type of marriages. It's not the same like back in 1970 where you had to have this standard of a family. Like we in 2023. People got all type of marriages, and polygamy is a trend these days, and you got open marriages and all type of stuff like that. So that's why I say, I'm not saying this is what I'm doing, but I'm saying like it's so many different type of marriages, and it's basically for each his own at the end of the day.
Yeah,
so
that's what makes a marriage work.
Right,
y'all understand.
You find your right person.
The match.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's why we need to be getting married though. Like some people, y'all do it for the reasons, but wifey material, man. Yeah, that's a big topic.
I'm saying like in my marriage, I feel like I could see myself with like somebody who smokes. Like I would love to be with somebody who smoked, but at the same time, like I want to have that bonding moment. Like we got kids. The kids done got on our nerves today. Let's go take a smoke.
Yeah, definitely.
Like let's hide from the kids.
Like what if it becomes some like imagine you really in your marriage and it becomes some like y'all just go like y'all never like
like we look at each other and be like
I just had a day. People like
and it ain't nothing like just I see myself like I am a very submissive woman, but I'm dominant too. Like I'm submissive as fuck when I'm in a relationship. Would you say that you like
to wear the pants? No.
I hate questions. I hate having to figure shit out. Like I'm to the point like I feel like shit should be done. Like as far as like for my man, like my man should be like, okay, baby, we finna go here today. I done set you up an appointment. I booked this reservation. I don't want a dude or a man who's like, okay, baby, what you want to eat today? Like every once in a while, yes, but I like a man who like big dick energy. Like, baby, we finna go to here at 6 o'clock. Be ready. Wear your sexiest dress. Wear them heels. Look sexy as you always do. Like, I like me a man who big daddy.
Yeah.
Like, I want a very alpha man. Like, not abusive. Like, you know, like too much. But like alpha. Like,
not too much.
Wears the
what? Oh God.
Like, see, look, I'm still traumatized.
I almost shed a tear. What? Not too much.
I'm still traumatized.
All that shit, like
no abuse, period.
Shit.
But like, when I say like alpha,
abuse as in any type, like not being sensitive towards my feelings, like that's abuse. I'm sorry, and that's not acceptable in a marriage. Like honestly, people gonna mess up. People gonna mess up, but at the end of the day, like people, I'm telling you,
child. So what do you see? Like, what type of man do you think?
I definitely. This is what I was thinking. Like me, I want that love story. Like we grew together because I was telling him what I need, what I want. You know, and he listened to me, and he would catch on. Like that's what I want. Like I can definitely like deal with a man who ain't
ready. Ain't always
I need him to be ready because I'm like ready. Like I want, like I said, that longevity. Listen, like we, like to grow to years. Like years on top of years. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I know, I don't feel like that's what everybody wants, but honestly, and then I say like, sometimes I be like, don't want to put like what I want specifically. Like, what if the first man is not for me, and I'm so sticking on to this? Like, I just
this
wanna,
is my man.
And I don't want to be married twice, of course, but. The type of man I want, like, I definitely want him to be sensitive towards my feelings. And honestly, his too. Like, I can't stand a man who just want to be so, I don't have any emotions, the life, the world. Like, talk to me. Make me feel like I'm, someone you can confide in, and we can work through all of that shit together. Like, it don't have to be like that. Like, you can show me yourself, who you are. Like, let's grow together. Like, you don't have to be perfect. Because I'm far from perfect. Like I said, I got trust issues, and that's what's holding me back. Like I just want to be able to trust before I can say yes. Right. That's simple. Right. And I mean, the old women say you can't trust these niggas. Right. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Don't trust these niggas.
Yeah, but I feel like it's so like for me, what's important for me in my marriage, like I'm trying to create something different. Like I want us to heal from things that we've hurt from, like in like generational curses and stuff like that. Like that shit is so common, and I feel like this generation of people, like we're meant to come in and like restore stuff.
I was thinking that the other day, really, like for real. Like as far as parenting and all that stuff,
like we're supposed to do it different because at the end of the day, like us black people in America, like most of our great grandparents was slaves, and they have the slave mentality that brought like basically it trickled down into how they raise families. Like they're over here acting like slave masters and like, having your own opinion isn't okay because I'm your elder and I have the control over you. Whenever I have kids and have a husband, like I want it to be open. Like I want my kids to be open with me and be able to come to me and not be scared and be like, mama's not gonna understand me, so I'm gonna just go do this by myself. Like that's what recreates more trauma. Like
that makes me sad.
For me, like I want to have a husband who's so understanding. Like I want him to be so compassionate because I'm very like soft-hearted and compassionate, and I want the type of man who wants to go out and do charitable things with me and not be like, oh no, like I would rather be at home and play the game. Like no, like let's take time out and give back to the world. Like I want somebody who have a purpose in life. Like I feel like my husband is somebody who is powerful and he knows that I'm here to give. Like I'm here to do something different in this world. Like like I have a strong and evolved mindset, so I need somebody like who have a high vibrational mindset too. I can't be with somebody who's stuck in like the regular stuff because I'm not regular. So I know like people be questioning me about if I deserve to have a husband and shit like that, because ultimately I do own
We are here to find our husband.
Yeah, and I'm like, my husband is probably a freak. I'm not gonna judge him because
we would hope so.
I'm telling you, like, you got
supposed
to be when,
when you're in your marriage, you're supposed to.
Yeah,
that's your man, and that's the only one. That's another thing. Like, would you try some things that you might not be comfortable with? If
I honestly
he introduced something in the bedroom, would you? Bend?
I'm very open-minded.
Would you bend?
I probably gonna fold like some damn laundry.
Oh shit!
But this is what I see myself as a 50-year-old woman. We going to new beaches.
We're going to. What made you think that? Cause I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Like, he dressed up as Lion King.
Ooh, one of my fantasies. You remember I told you? I'm still waiting on this shit to happen.
What?
The construction worker.
Oh,
baby.
Yes.
That her hair?
I need somebody who gonna come home and lay that goddamn pipe consistently.
Okay.
Like, on call.
Ooh, just walk out the door with
like,
child. That's what I'm ready for.
Yes. I want a huge estate. Like, shit, I want to be able to walk around naked, like, outside.
I'm gonna do that anyway.
Like, shit.
Outside.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be nice. On the house, on the land.
Like, we're going to our little lake naked and shit, just sitting out.
By the lake?
Grounding ourselves, praying and stuff.
Yes.
Like, so
that would be
really
nice.
romantic.
That
like,
would be at the lake house.
Yes, like.
Child,
I'm gonna be
think
pregnant.
big, bitch. You gotta think big.
I'm gonna be pregnant every
bitch. You gotta think big.
After
these niggas out here, y'all don't settle. We said that last.
I'm not.
And really, for real, do not settle. For real.
And a lot of
that's another thing.
Yeah.
Are you wifey material? Are you standing up for yourself and what you really want?
See, here's the thing. At the end of the day, this is where people have it messed up. At the end of the day, you need to decide what type of wife you want to be. Stop trying to live by society standards and like, oh, well, society said my relationship should be like this. We shouldn't go 50-50. Shit, if 50-50 work for you, baby, do that. Right. If 100-0 work for you, baby, do that. If 75-25 work for y'all, do that. Right. Don't go based off of what your mama said your man should do.
At the end of the day,
I'm telling you.
Truly happy, like.
I'm telling you.
So...
It's somebody out there for everybody.
With the damn decision you made, like that's what I want. Like I don't want to have to question, like, oh, should I have done this? Like,
right. And so many people, like,
even though, like,
settle
honestly,
so much just to get a man.
Are you gonna be? This ties into another thing, like second chances, forgiveness. Are you willing to forgive? Are you willing to?
Yes.
Give second chances.
Yes.
Is
like,
there
if
anything
I feel
that you just will not tolerate in your marriage? Anything?
I feel like once I get married, it's just gonna be different. This ain't just boyfriend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just give up if he just do something. Cause at the end of the day, we are human. Yeah. And we go through things for a reason. And I feel like with your soulmate, it's about how y'all evolve together and individually. Like, you just never know. Like, shit.
I love that word individually, because that's another topic people don't think about.
Yeah, you really have to be yourself in your
marriage.
Like, being in a marriage don't mean you have one brain. I need to learn that as well.
Like, I'm not gonna say I want my man under my skin. I'm not gonna say that, but you know, like, I want to spend time together. Like, I want to, obviously, we're going to live in the same house, But I also need to understand, like, guys, especially, like, they got to have time to themselves, too. Like, I can't just invade his space all the time and, you know, want to be up under him 24, you know. So, that's nothing, like you said, though, when it happens, like, it'll just be what works for you. Like, it'll just melt together. Yeah.
I feel like if it's meant to be, it's not gonna be so much sacrifice and having to change and feel compelled to, like, not be yourself. Like, if you don't feel comfortable, then I feel like if you feel like you're not comfortable,
by that point you not.
Some people wait until they damn married and still have regrets, like, because you're going based off of.
Be comfortable with your spouse.
Yeah.
Really your man, like, even men too, like.
Yeah. So do you feel like, okay, so you know how some people do silent treatments, like, do you feel like that's normal?
No, that is, I would say no, like, that's manipulation, I'm sorry. Like, we are here to talk. Like, that's what I want from me. We need to be able to talk through the shit so we can move the fuck on. I feel like that type of shit is manipulative. Like, why the fuck are you, you know, like, acting like a child pretty much, trying to, I guess, make me, what's wrong? I don't know. Like, it's weird. That type of shit is weird to me because me, I'm a talk.
Me too.
I'm gonna say how I feel, and I'm gonna hear you out. But at the end of the day, I just really want my man to understand where I'm coming from. Because at the end of the day, like, you are here to provide safety, security. Like, my feelings gotta be safe. Yeah. Like, what I say, I gotta know that you consider it and you really looking and, you know, because I'm gonna do that for you. Period. Like, anything. So like, if you just keep up with the random like acts of manipulation such as the silent treatment, like, that is very you gotta grow up. Because when you're married and when you're getting ready for marriage, in a relationship period, honestly, you should be considerate of that type of stuff. Like, you're not the only one in the marriage. I know we as women sometimes we get one-sided minded, whatever, but men have feelings too. And y'all need to, man, y'all gotta come out with y'all shit so we can show you, like, you know.
With ill shit like what?
Like, expressing, trying, like, if you really been, whatever, hurt, not hurt.
Yeah, a lot of men
like,
don't
for
like
real
to
though,
show
express
that they
yourself.
have emotions.
That goes back into, like, I think we were talking about that, being submissive and stuff. Are you submissive? Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's about what works for whoever's relationship. Like, some people feel like the silent treatment is necessary. Some people feel like that. Like,
in a certain way, like, I have been with somebody who used that, and I mean, I don't, not for me. But, yeah, it's just like, he do it, and I'd be like, is this effective? Like, I'm telling you how this makes me feel. Like, I don't like when you don't tell me.
Were y'all living together?
No.
See, I'm talking about, okay, so for me, I'm like, if y'all living together and y'all coming home at the end of the day, but y'all not speaking, y'all could cook, coexist, but not talk to each other.
There's gonna be those type of days, I wouldn't necessarily say silent treatment. Like, that's not really a silent treatment. Like, of course, I'm never gonna step into the house and just act like he ain't there. I might be like, how was your day? Oh, you ain't speaking? Okay, but I ain't gonna.
And then he come late in the bed with you, like, it's time to go to bed.
He gonna talk to me. Yeah. I'm sorry, that shit ain't going. I'm sorry. I don't want you to do no damn silent treatment on me.
I talk too damn much. You don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I talk too much.
I would get something out of you.
I'm telling you.
It ain't gonna work.
A viewer had asked, what makes wifey material?
Yeah, so like,
I feel like it's really a state of mind. Like, when you know when you ready to be a wife or a husband. Yeah. At the end of the day, only you could decipher that. And it's like, men are so much more realistic with themselves when it comes to marriage. Like, most men, you'll see older men who's not married yet, but they just acknowledge the fact that they're not ready to be married because they still want to live their life, you know, get some shit done and have their fun. But it's a lot of women who feel like, I can't do this.
Are you marriage material in yourself? Like, as a man?
It's some that are, but a lot of y'all like to judge women.
I feel like,
but don't.
Do you feel like society now is trying to run away from marriage, like men or female? Like,
yes, but I feel like it's because everybody's trying to go based off of what they hear on the internet. Like, I'm not an internet ass motherfucker. Yeah, I live in my own reality. I don't live based off of what the movies look like. Or what my whoever neighbor relationship is like. I don't give a fuck. I want something that makes sense for me. Yeah, like, what makes sense for them might not make sense in my life because I don't live the type of life y'all live. So I feel like people like to judge and say, oh, you're not wife material, you're not husband material. But at the end of the day, at least they being real with themselves. Like, I'm like me, I acknowledge the fact that I am single right now. Yeah. I am single. I'm single for a reason. I still want to, like, I don't want to get in a marriage and it be like, Okay, me, I got a wandering eye right now. I can admit that. I like looking at men. I like looking at big fine niggas. And I be like, like right now, like I'm gonna acknowledge the fact that these men out here are very attractive, and I want to flirt. Okay, I want to pop my shit.
That's another thing. Don't settle now.
Yeah.
Don't just be with the nigga because he just. You can have a nigga who treat you good and look exactly how you want him to look.
Right. Okay? Like it's
I'm not settling.
But at the end of the day, I seen something on Facebook though that said, this internet got y'all feeling like y'all have a lot of options. That was a post. Like somebody said on the internet. I was on Facebook. They said something like, the internet have you thinking that you have a lot of options.
Cause you got what? Cause people
like it was just a general post like on Facebook that I seen and people be sharing.
There is a lot of options. I feel
it's
so many motherfucking people in this goddamn. It's these.
But this is like
you
for
definitely
me,
got plenty of options.
That's why I say for each his own, because like it's some people who live in a small ass town and they know that they're not gonna leave Georgia or they're not gonna leave that hometown, so they don't have many options because they're small minded. A person like me, I think so big that I realize that
most might be born in Africa.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I really don't think my husband is local. Like I don't think I've met this man. I don't think that he even live where I live. I think that we're just like the stars gonna align and we just eventually meet type junk. And it'll be the right person for me. But as of right now, I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to live my life. Soon. Yeah, but me, I want to have certain ducks in a row, but I'm comfortable with if I'm not exactly where I want to be, and I meet the right man.
That's another thing. Another question I seen was, do you have something to bring to the table? Like, are you financially or whatever, like, you know, at the time, like, that's something you have to, that makes you wifey material now.
But it's some men don't want a woman who is like, some men want to stay at home wife who they completely depend on them. Yeah. Like they want to be the one who take care of shit, big daddy shit. Yeah. It's some people who like that. So some people don't need to be financially stable to get married. It's some men out there who would rather be taken care of. Like I've met a lot of men. So you don't think that consider like wifey material or not? If you, I feel like for somebody like me, yes, because I feel like I have a lot of businesses and stuff that's developing, and it take up a lot of my energy, time, and focus. So I would like to have things established before I get married, because I feel like my focus is going to be taken away from that whenever I do get in a relationship, because I'm gonna naturally be submissive and put in my husband and my family first. Yeah. Like, but for as of right now, the single charity, she's about that business, and that's where my energy's going. So as a wife, I definitely want to still have my own shit. Like, I see myself honestly like investing in property. Like, I'm trying to make my money off of money. Like, I'm really digging into that shit. Big woman. And it would be great to have double the money with it. Like, you want me to go double with you? Shit, I'll go 25%. Right, like yes, you know, that type of energy. Let's get on it. I want a power couple dynamic. Like, I can match your dollar for dollar. Like, look, we could both go out and buy each other expensive luxury gift. We could both fly each other out. Like, you could have a business trip and I just pop up just because I have the money to do it and bring you some nice shit, or have the room with some gifts waiting for you wherever you're going. Like, I'm talking about like, so I want a relationship like that. Like, we can do this to each other. Because most of my relationships, I be the one who be spoiling. Not a business meeting. Come to the bathroom. Okay. Come to the bathroom. Right. Look, I'm popping out. Like, look. Come to that bathroom when you got your little 10-minute break. Tell them I'm waiting on you. Right. Look. Mr. Businessman. But definitely, I definitely want that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say grow with a person, like, we're trying new things as far as like leveling up for our family and stuff. Like, I was thinking like maybe my baby should go to a private school, like our kids, whatever. Like, that would be nice. Like, I never thought about that, but the shit I see on goddamn, I think it's TikTok the other day, it was these kids jumping out this bus
And I'm please don't let nothing happen to my child like that. I'm gonna go crazy.
I really don't trust the public.
I'm gonna be crazy. That shit.
That's why it's also important for me to have a certain, like, I need certain things in a relationship because I don't even want my kids to go to public school, and I need to have it to where we can have all our ducks in a row. I can sit at home, teach the kids. He can too. And like we can have the finances too if we're busy. We could hire. I could pay my mama to do all that. Like I want to put people on payroll. Like, and most likely it's gonna be people like my family, like my mother and sister. Like pay them versus finding somebody have to do background checks. But either way, I want to put somebody on payroll to do this. But I don't want my kids to go to public school system.
I probably wouldn't mix my. I would probably have to find a professional person. I don't know. For some reason, I don't think. Maybe like my brothers, I would do business with. But anybody else?
Yeah, literally,
not.
like sister, mom.
Probably not. But my auntie for sure. I want her to like, you know, do some stuff with me too. Like as I get older, I'm excited for these things. Like. Whether I got my nigga or not, like this is what I see for myself. Like, I got two plans. Like it can go either way.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Now, I mean, I feel like I'm definitely wifey material. Right. At the end of the day,
why?
I feel like I'm very considerate. I have everything for myself already. Like I'm independent, but I'm willing to be dependent. Like not dependent, but submissive and like. Let you take over. That's what I want. I want a man that's going to take over and not have to feel like I'm so much want to be in control of things. Yes, I want to do the little paperwork, sign, you know, hand me whatever, I'll take care of the business, that type shit. But at the end of the day, like, I'm willing to, like, basically, like, compromise. Compromise. And also, like, me, I feel like the thing that really makes me, like, wifey material, like I really try to listen and hear and understand where the man is coming from. Like I'm never gonna put my feelings over how he feel. I'm gonna always want him to like understand me, but at the end of the day, like I have a connection with men in a way, like because I have brothers, I feel that I really care and I really like know like the things a man need or like how a woman should, you know, be there and really what a man like. At the end of the day, men want to marry a woman who they know gonna have their back, who they know gonna handle shit, who they know, you know, at the end of the day, like
that part that made me big my wife material.
Yeah, like
I'm the type you could hand me a couple racks and I'm gonna bring you back more.
Yeah, like trust, respect. That's another thing. Like I might cuss you out. I ain't gonna lie, but at the end of the day, when you express something to me and I feel like, you know, I might feel some type of way, but I'm gonna always respect your feelings. Like at the end of the day, because that's what I want. Like I'm able to give what I expect in return. You know? Yeah. So it's many reasons, but the one thing holding me back is this trust shit. Like once I get that together, wife me, baby. Don't let my name, but wife me. Wife me. But I've been through the single shit. And it's not for me. That life is not for me. I'm sorry. I done got older. I done got old. And I'm ready to be Mrs. Whoever. Okay? Okay. Mrs. Whoever.
Well, this is my first single summer.
Yes, girl. Ooh, I remember them days.
Yeah,
you can still. Do you feel like as a wife you can still do that type of stuff? I feel like if it works for you, like I said, it would be nice. Damn, but it would be nice to like still do that type of shit.
Here's my thing. I know the camera had died and the camera gone, but here's what I wanted to say. So I feel like it's a lot of people, especially men and pygmies, who be like trying to say, like what is a wife material, but it's like most of these dudes will get the person who fits those standards. Like it's the perfect plain Jane, she's soft and very submissive and just, you know, the regular average good wife, quote unquote. But those will be the same people that they cheat on and getting somebody who's like more fun or more freaky or more this and that.
Yeah.
So that's why I be like, be realistic with yourself. I feel like you have to be realistic. People want to get somebody who
challenge.
You know,
challenge yourself too.
Right. Like I feel like I want somebody who I can have fun with, grow old with, like
get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Try new
like
things.
I don't want it to be something regular. Like
and don't ever be like not what am I trying to say? Like lose the excitement. Yeah, lose the spark and the excitement. Like don't ever be too. I guess the first word I could think is like stationary. Like you know, like
you're used to doing this every day. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Like keep it interesting for your man.
I feel like
I'm not saying we got to do this so a man don't have a wandering eye, because a man should not have a wandering eye. Period. Anyway. If you're submissive, not submissive. If you are in a marriage, like a man should not have a wandering eye. But you know, like always keep him interested and like do things that you know like would surprise him. Like that's what I want to like. Even my man too. Like. I like that type of stuff. That's how you keep it, you know, up and just fun and y'all. Really, if y'all sleep and remember the thing, and then that be something you can look back on, like.
And that's so important because I've seen
spicy,
so many married men cheating on their wife. Like
some of y'all just dogs,
like
and women
but
too.
Also, I feel like people end up in shit like that because they. Not being real themselves. Like, I know some people in real life who really live based off of what they was raised on. Like my mama said I should do this, buy this, and like really going by what somebody told them is right. So now they're in a miserable
situation.
Yeah. And it's like, of course you can sit here and tell somebody all day like leave them if you're not happy.
Individuality, that's exactly what that is. Like don't just go with what, like if you feel at a point like this is not who I am, you're losing yourself and stuff, like that's
really important. Like self-care, being independent, like
not being so enveloped in your spouse. Like don't be so
this is what
into your spouse that you're losing yourself as well. Like
I feel like we should both
balance.
Like we both do stuff for each other. Like some people literally let one person call the shots and everything. Like, oh well, what do you want to do? What do you want to eat? What do you want to do? Like, and it's always this person's decision. Like, I feel like I don't know. But yeah, shit.
At the end of the day, what works for you, but for real, like think about if anybody thinking about what they want to do. If you want to be married. And you think about the things that you know you bring to the table. Think about yourself too, and that like, are you ready for real? And individuality. Like I definitely want to hear that because so many people lose themselves. And I've never been married, but like that's something that I'm cautious, like going into, like not losing myself in a marriage. Because I said I want to be from here all the way to here. Within that time, I still want to have me and you know. Who I am, but still have that union that it's, you know,
it's really some people out there who be like, oh, I'm a wife now, like,
that's your personality.
This is your whole like your second life. Like, no, you should still be yourself. Like marriage, I feel like marriage shouldn't just change the whole world. Like I feel like it should just like set in stone our union. Like this is it. Like. We locked in for lifers, all that good shit. Like, but then some people don't feel the need. Okay, this is a good question. It just came to head, but a lot of people don't feel like a legal court marriage, like being married legally, is like necessary. But they're like married.
The bond is
they don't have the court documents, like saying we're husband and wife, but they might refer to each other as husband and wife. Or like move like that. They just don't want to go to the courts. As long
as that's really like a genuine, for real, like it's not no sneaky shit. Why you trying to do like? As long as it's for real, for true, I think. So what? Like people are saying he don't even got your name on the motherfucker, bitch. Child. This man.
It's really just about legal paperwork and shit.
Yeah.
Really, when you married with somebody that just say that,
even the ones that do got it still getting ran through the goddamn Walmart aisles. For real. Bow, another thing there. Bow, another thing here. He got a bitch pregnant. Like, just the paper at the end of the day. I mean, for me, I definitely want to have a formal wedding, you know, make everything official, because you do get benefits from that too, like, you know, making it legal and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, but I'm not going to knock nobody who don't got it, because that man probably treating you like the goddamn world. I'm telling you. Yeah, or that woman probably treating you like the world, like, to each his own. Yeah. But, yeah, so let's get into these damn...
What, self-care?
Yeah, self-care.
Lord. Let's get into self-care.
Self-care.
Especially, okay, what do you feel like is an important self-care thing for you? Or for viewers?
My self-care that I want to share is, this is one that is very important for the hard-working people. For the people who gotta work. Take some time off of that job. Just take some time off of that job. Like, it's okay to take a few days and, you know, not worry about the everyday, you know, this is the, what I gotta do. Like, take some time off the job, because, yes, we got bills and stuff, but as long as you got that handled, if you're tired and you feel like you just been working, take some time off that job. Like, that can reset your whole mind.
Yeah,
like,
it really does.
It really
That's
does
why I
help,
always
like,
take leave.
Yeah, like, help reset you and really just, like, get you back into, you know, yourself. Because working all these hours a day, like, that's easy. Work when you wake up, when you go to sleep, come home, whatever, like, work again. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I gotta take my days, especially when the shit pissing me off. Like, y'all gonna see me come out here for a day. Yes. I am not gonna,
Yeah. Definitely take time off of work. Yes. Take time to yourself. Even if you don't have, like, a normal job. Take time. If you ever feel, like, super overwhelmed. Like, it's a lot of people who have mental health issues and they just feel like, oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed. Like, it feels like the weight of the world is on top of me. Yeah. Like, most likely you need to just reset, ground yourself, just think without nothing bothering you.
Yes, like, I remember I used to be able to sit down and watch Netflix just like nothing. But recently, for a while, I have not been. But the other day, I don't know how long I took off, but I think, I had strep throat. So I took, I think, 2 or 3 days off. And I just laid in the bed and watched Netflix. I was like, oh, I miss when I could do this. Like, it just, I couldn't find a good, I guess, distraction. I don't know, but it just felt really good to just not do shit. Like, my house was clean. Everything would just, and I could just relax and have these days to just chill. So, definitely self-care for me. Take some time off work. What you got?
For me, it's buying yourself something nice. Because I'm in the stage of, like, my life where I'm starting to realize money is energy. Like, a lot of people get wrapped up in, like, going to work and, like, I need to save. But whenever you hold on to money, you're telling yourself and your subconscious and the universe that money is hard to come by. So when you're holding on to money and you're like, I can't buy myself nothing nice, or you went so long since you actually done something for yourself, like get your feet done. You sitting here telling yourself like, I need to save. I can't spend money on this. Like, I don't need to buy myself nothing. You need to buy yourself something and treat yourself and reward yourself, and just really tell you. Like, I tell myself when I buy myself stuff, I'm gonna get this back. I'm gonna get it back. It's just money, and it's gonna flow to me. So the more I buy for myself, the more money that's coming to me. Yeah. So that's how I like to look at it, and it works. Like,
it feels good too. Like, I love getting new things. Like, because especially when you have kids, like, your whole focus pretty much just, make sure they good, whatever. Don't forget about yourself now. Cause one thing I like to buy shoes and I like to buy clothes. Like, that's my main thing. Anything else, but now I'm gonna start doing different stuff to work towards, like, things that I have. Like, I guess you call it investing in yourself. I'm on that type of time now. Like, you know, it's time. I'm trying to get these things done. Like I said, like, that's going to be my treat. Like, rather than the material things, like the clothes and stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Like, you know, it's all about feeding yourself. Like, that's what self-care is. Like, feeding yourself, feeding your soul, feeding your energy.
And then knowing that you don't have to receive for anybody else. You can give to yourself. Yes. Gift yourself, love yourself, date yourself.
Right.
You don't need a man or a woman to do that for you.
Very much so. Very much so.
Stay in tune with yourself, y'all.
Yes.
And take that time out to kumbaya.
Yes. Catch your breath.
Yes.
Reflect on the good. If you're in that space where you just, you know, in a pit of,
I feel like I really deserve a trip too, like a trip.
Oh yes, that's a good one too. Like that, when you take that time off work, go some fucking place
see something different.
Even if you just go somewhere else and sit in a hotel by yourself, go get you some dinner, whatever. Like definitely, like you said, change your environment.
You ain't gotta go too far if you can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be scared to do that either. Like. People like, oh, I've never been outside, whatever, or I'm only 20, But if you know how to handle yourself, what I like to tell myself is no matter where I am, like, it's still the same. Like, literally, like, I could pick up my apartment and move to a whole nother state and live a life just like I would here. Like, it's not as, oh, it's gonna be such a, experience. It's just like, you go get your hotel, you relax, whatever. Like, if you're young and you feel, self-care. That's part of self-care. Don't be scared to do that type of stuff. Like,
and don't let nobody tell you don't deserve it. Cause listen, my parents, I ain't gonna lie, I live with my parents right now, and they love, like, even when I don't, my parents love to tell me what I'm supposed to do with my money. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm sitting here buying myself stuff. And then they're like, you need to save and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I know I need to save. I know I need to, but when I'm spending money, I'm like doing something. Like, this ain't just to like for nothing. Like, I feel like it's really sometimes where I'm not feeling good, and that's like gonna uplift my spirit. Like, just imagine when that thing come to your house. Like, you order something and you be excited, then you forget about it. Then you got something at your door, like, oh my god, I deserve this. Oh my gosh. And some people literally, like, I've seen somebody else say that they get like gift bags, they'll buy something for themselves and like plan a date to gift it to yourself. Like, I'm gonna wait till like next Friday and I'm gonna gift this to myself, write myself a letter, a love note to myself.
That's extreme self-care.
Right. That's the type of, that's what I'm gravitating towards. Like, and that's what I be looking at it as when I'm spoiling myself. Like, I love you, girl. You the baddest.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I love that one too. So the black-owned business proportion, Cherry Marie.
Shout us out, because we clearly ain't got one. Y'all ain't been trying to hit us up. We're gonna have to we're trying to give y'all an opportunity. You guys follow us for real. Check out our link tree and like interact with us. We really want to interact with our fan base or our audience. Yes. And like, send us questions, especially on our Instagram channel. Like, that's literally what it's for. Like, give us questions, even on our individual accounts. Like, give us questions, especially if you're watching. Like, y'all got questions. You see, we sitting here talking. Like, let's talk about it. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk our shit. Like, if it's something that y'all want us to talk about in particular, let us know. It might be the next topic of discussion. Okay, it might be. Okay, might be answered on the show. Y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Yes, this is the 3rd episode. Let's pop it up once again. It's done.
Yes, we did that. We hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll check y'all out or see y'all in the next video. Deuces.